What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Lou's Food Reviews. Today, we got the exclusive, limited time item, the Mr. Beast box from Zaxby's. Okay, so this item clocked in at $12.99. Alright, and it includes... I'm just finding this out right now. So this will be news for all of us. It includes 2 slices of white bread or toast.
That's Texas toast, probably.
Texas toast, yes. It includes 4 chicken tenders, some fries, and these look like
tater tots, something?
like cheese curds or tater tots or something like that.
Where to find out?
Just have a look at what that looks like right there. Whoops. Anyway.
Edit that out. Be fun.
Yes. All right. Anyways, let's get a quick thumbnail. All right. Here we go.
What are we starting with first?
I don't know.
Whoa, we gotta talk about what's in the bag.
Oh yes, of course. How could I
Come on,
forget?
now.
How could I forget? All right, here we've got the bag. All right, in this bag we've got various sauces. We've got the
Zax
signature
sauce.
Zax sauce. Yes, the signature Zax sauce. We've got the signature Zaxby's ranch sauce,
Look in the very bottom of the bag. This is something.
and yes, there are Mr. Beast Feastables milk chocolate bars. Feast your eyes on those. All right.
Anyway.
Anyway. All right, here we go.
Time to dig in.
Time to dig in.
To what first? The chicken strip?
I'm gonna
Let's
start
try the
this
toast since it's on top.
Texas toast. I propose a toast to this great meal.
It's pretty good. But it's a little salty, I think.
Pretty good. Not as good as the Cane's toast, I'd say, though.
That's true.
Not bad.
I agree, yeah. It's very salty.
Yeah.
So one thing I would say is that normally whenever you're having toast, you expect it to have like a nice light crispy element to it. But this is almost like soggy in a sense. It's not terrible. It's the main flavor notes I would say are the butter and the salt. It's not too
supposed to be
bad.
like garlic or something. I don't know. There's a hint of something else in there. Can't
Yeah.
tell though.
Mm. Right, overall, that's not too bad. Alright, next up, I would say, gotta try the fries.
We'll
Going
try it
in.
with the sauce. I'm gonna be daring.
Yes, I think I'll have to save that for the
I
chicken
ate mine.
tenders.
Pretty good.
Those aren't too bad. A couple of you. A couple more.
I don't know. The first one I had was dry.
That was dry.
Yeah, but that one was quite moist. Quite
Yes.
delectable.
Get a quick look
They're
at
kind of
those.
big.
They are quite big. These are crinkle cut fries. They're not burned, not lightly cooked, I would say, but they're golden brown. And there seems to be some kind of seasoning on them there.
I don't think they gave us any straws either.
That's true.
Terrible.
Points deducted.
Those fries aren't half bad though, eh?
They're pretty good, I'd say.
I agree. I agree. Alright, next up. I'll have to try the chicken tenders with the signature Zax sauce.
Okay, I'll get a dip of that.
Going in.
Didn't get it
This
secret.
is oddly shaped.
It is, it's very strange. But here we go.
Taking the plunge. It's pretty nice. It's nice and juicy.
Mm.
I'll try it with the ranch. Still pretty good, but I just don't like ranch that much.
I feel like interesting. I don't know. I have some mixed feelings, I guess.
Mm.
To me, the inside of them tastes like a Chick-fil-A chicken nugget, but the outside does not. It tastes like something else.
Yeah, I feel like
You know
when I
what I
bite
mean?
into it, it's like the outside is like, it's like I'm biting into a sausage or something, and like the casing is like
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
something that you're like biting through.
Yes. Yes. I agree.
Flavor's good though.
Yes. I would say my first impressions. The inside is very tender and moist. It's flavorful. It's well seasoned. It's salty. I would say it might even have a bit too much salt.
Really?
And the outside casing is, I'm not really sure how to describe it, but it is almost like you're biting into like a sausage or something like that, as you said.
Yeah.
But overall, I'd say it's the best part about the Mr. Beast box, these chicken tenders.
Well, we haven't
so
tried
far.
the last part though.
That's right, actually, so far. But my
Never-
first impressions for these are fairly strong.
I mean, this is. Look at this.
Not bad, eh?
I'm not even sure what these are really.
They
True,
just
they look like
Try
they're like
this.
tiny little chicken nuggets or something.
almost, yeah. I'm either thinking they're potatoes or like cheese curds, but
Only one way to find out.
yeah, only one day.
Looks like a tater tot kinda.
Going in.
Cheese curd.
Yeah.
Definitely a cheese curd, yes.
I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying I didn't get a hint of flavor. That just felt like I was eating nutrients. There's nothing there for me. I dip it in some activation sauce.
Yeah, I don't know.
It is a little bland, yeah. But I would say they're not bad. But there's just nothing unique that separates it from the competition, you know?
That is true.
Let's try it with the sauce.
I'll give it a go with the sauce as well.
And I'll do one more fry with the sauce, just to try it all.
Fries are pretty good.
I'll try the toast with the sauce.
Have pretty good seasoning.
I agree, there's almost like, I'm not really sure, like a barbecue seasoning? What do you think that is?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's good, it's like
Tomato paste, corn
kind
syrup,
of tangy, salty, a little bit sweet.
egg yolk. Be the secret
Sauce?
ingredient.
I'm
I'm just
not-
reading the ingredients.
Well, sauce, yeah, too, but I was talking mainly about like the
Oh,
fry
you're talking
seasoning.
about the fry seasoning.
Yes.
Ah,
I feel like this. It almost like tastes like the cane sauce.
It's
but
very
it's
similar.
not there though. It's just not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same. Like something's different, but it kind of tastes similar.
True. I would say the sauce, though. The sauce, on the other hand, which I'm gonna try it with this bread because it's almost
It's
like
good. You gotta try it.
this is just like a blank slate, so it's just going to absorb the flavor of the sauce.
I wonder what's in ranch dressing. Never known. Oh, well. Ugh. There's a lot of chemicals and then some like food.
Right. So what's interesting about the sauce is, from what I find, most fast food places, like their signature sauce is just your standard blend of ketchup, mustard, mayo, you know.
Barbecue thrown in there.
But this one almost has like something else. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it just has like a zing to it. Like it's a little tangier. It just adds more contrast to it.
Might
Like
it
what
be
do you think,
celery
Joe?
seeds?
Oh, that's interesting.
Celery seeds. That is interesting. What do you think about the sauce, guys?
The Zax sauce.
Yes.
Get another taste of it.
Yeah, let me try it with the fry.
All right.
To me, it tastes like Raising Cane sauce, but like more mustardy, more bittery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow more tart.
Yes. That's true. All right. So overall, rating everything in this box, I would say the Texas toast, I would have to give a solid a solid 6 out of 10. Like
Mm,
5 being average, 10 being great, and 1 being terrible. I'd
Slightly
say it's
above
like
average.
slightly above average. Yeah, it's not great. It's not terrible.
it's too like
It's a bit too salty in my
it's a
opinion,
lacking.
and
It's too
lacking
thin.
something.
There's other places that'll serve you a big thing like that thick.
Yes, and I kind of just wish it was crispier, honestly. It's just kind of soggy. I would say. What do you guys think about the Texas toast?
I mean, it's better than some places like Whataburger. Like the toast they put in there, it's just like
Yeah.
a cooked piece of plain bread with like no seasoning.
That's true.
So
What do you
I mean,
think?
it's pretty good.
I might give it a 7 out of 10 compared to you.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
don't mind it that much. The only complaint I have is this saltiness sometimes. It's a little too much for me.
That's reasonable. That's reasonable.
Yes.
All right, so moving on next to the fries. I would say the fries were one of the better parts of this meal.
They are.
Go again.
They might even be better than the tenders, dare I say, but
It's a bold thing to say.
That might be a dare you say moment right there.
I don't
I
know.
don't know if I agree.
I would say the fries are pretty nice.
They're good.
I'd say the one thing that elevates them above the competition is the seasoning. So they have the salt, and then they also have on top of that the seasoning, which is almost like a barbecue seasoning. It's a little sweet, it's a little tangy. It's a little salty. It just adds this nice contrast to the rest of the flavor profile. And whenever you just compare the base quality to other fast food chains, it's also, it's good. Like, it's not undercooked, it's perfectly cooked, golden brown. It's just everything you ask for. So I'd give the fries like a solid 8 out of 10. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's good with me.
I think I got some bad fries, man. These just do not have a lot of seasoning on mine.
Oh, I don't know. Mine are pretty good.
Sure.
I think I have to drop these lower than what you gave them.
Oh no, what's your score?
I don't know, like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Yeah.
Alright, I see.
Like this box though, we
That is
cannot not talk about it.
True,
Beast like
true.
a beast. It's
Yes,
a pretty cool design.
I agree.
Yeah, they went all out kinda for this design.
It's
It's
true.
cool.
Yes, it's a very cool box. Alright, so next I would say the cheese curds.
Okay.
Now,
I have a few
Not-
words about those.
I'd say this is probably the least good thing in here.
I agree. Now, not many fast food places serve cheese curds. The only ones that really come to mind are Culver's and and what else? Can you guys think of like any other fast food places?
Only restaurants?
No,
Yeah, I don't know. So
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
These
Anyways,
bad memories.
yeah. So these cheese curds don't have much competition, but I would say overall they're just pretty bland. To be honest, they're not really crispy.
None to
They're
them.
not well seasoned. They're just kind of there, and I don't really have anything to complain about them. But they're just like
Well-
like something that's there. Like they're bland and just not
just
bad but not
sustenance.
good. Yeah, so I'd give them a 5 out of 10. They're just like average.
I don't know, yeah, I mean,
I give them a 4 out of 10. Honestly.
Oh shoot, below average. Okay.
It's just cheese with like whatever around it. That's just it. Might as well just go get a cheese stick.
Yeah,
Eat that.
that's fair. That's fair.
yeah.
Would you agree with that verdict, Jack?
Yeah, I think I agree. It's pretty accurate.
All right, yeah. I'd say you hit the nail on the head, Luke.
Put the nail on the coffin or something like that.
Yes, and then finally, the chicken tenders, the most important aspect of the meal. Let me just have one more chicken tender before I review them, before I deliver the verdict.
How many was there in here? 4, I think?
4, yes.
They're not as large as I hope they'd be, I guess. Other places have larger tenders.
That's true. I'd say they're about on par in terms of size with like Chick-fil-A, by and large.
That's
Would you agree
my
with that?
complaint. It's 4, but they're just like kind of small.
Hmm.
Yeah, this might be like 2 nuggets, honestly.
Yeah, just stretched out.
True.
They're very juicy inside, though.
You gotta go for another one, eh?
Or just like.
Oh, you're just showing it?
So let's just have a quick look at that. This is the size of the fries, just in like comparison to my hand. That's pretty small.
How big's your hand?
Tender, not fries. Not very big.
I feel like that's kind of a larger one too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that one was like kind of like fat. These ones are just skinny kind of.
Right. So anyways, overall I would say again, just to kind of reiterate, on the inside it's moist, it's tender, it's flavorful. The outside is seasoned. I do wish they were a little crispier, but they're not bad. Right? And honestly, I would say that these tenders are the best part of this meal. That's my personal opinion, and I would give these a solid 8.5 out of 10. What do you guys think?
I might give it a 7.
7? Alright.
No, I'll go in the middle. I'll say an 8. Because they do taste good.
To me, I think it's just lacking something. In my Chef Ramsay, I have a Chef Ramsay palate, as you know, of course.
Yes. That's fair. Alright, so overall, this is the Mr. Beast box, right?
Oh, we're not done yet.
We're
We're not done yet. We're not done yet, but just overall, as a complete package. Before we get to that, actually, you guys are right. We have these Mr. Beast Feastables, right? The Mr. Beast Feastables. One for each meal.
That's right.
One for each meal. There you go.
I'm not sure if this is like the
Thank you,
full
sir.
size of like. I don't think this is the size they come when you buy them.
Yeah, definitely not.
Smaller,
I
but
think usually they're like, you know, when you get the Hershey's bars that break apart into pieces that are big, like for campfire. That's how they usually come. But
True.
maybe,
This
I don't
is
know.
1.24 ounces. About the size of my hand, a little smaller.
I look at the nutrition label. 190 calories per bar.
Wow.
open it up.
There's 18 grams of sugar in the thing.
There we go.
Here, I'll have the Mr. Beast logo and Feastables printed on it.
Wow.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, show that.
Oh, it does.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Made sustainably.
Oh,
What
so
I
how
hear?
that works.
Me neither.
Makes sustainable chocolate.
Alright. Going in.
Can't break off a piece.
You know what I'll say? This is good chocolate right here. I'd enjoy this. I enjoy it.
What do you think, Jack?
I've been hearing so much about these, like, and of course Mr. Beast himself saying how they're, like, him clowning Hershey's every chance he gets. He always says they're better than Hershey's.
It's true.
So I'm trying to think, like, in comparison to that, is this really better? I don't know.
It feels more like smooth and sweeter to me than a regular Hershey's.
I'd say it's probably slightly better.
Right.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I think it's good too.
I agree. I think it's good. Now, me
I would
personally,
take it over Hershey's, I would say.
Hmm.
That might be
So probably.
that
Yeah.
might be a crazy take to some people, but to me, that's what I say.
I agree. But now, me personally, I always try to rate things sometimes in comparison to other fast food chains, but also in terms of their own merits. So whenever I first bite into this, I don't think first like, how is this in comparison to Hershey's? I'm just thinking like, how does this stand by itself? Like, what is the overall quality of it? And I would say overall, it's a pretty high quality chocolate bar. Like, it's very creamy, it's very
Yes,
smooth,
that's the word, creamy.
and and it's one thing that I experience when I have certain chocolate bars is there's this like almost chemical aftertaste that you have. But I'm not really experiencing that whenever I bite into
What
these.
chocolate bars are you eating?
Like Hershey's and all these like popular,
I guess I kind of get what you mean.
yeah, and these ones just kind of have like a more natural taste. I'm not really sure how to explain it. Overall, I'm giving these, and just in terms of quality, I'd give them an 8.5. What do you guys think?
I'll give it an 8.5 too. I can get along with that.
I give it an 8 because chocolate's not my favorite thing. I just don't like it that much. But I will say,
That's
I
fair.
do enjoy this chocolate though.
Okay.
But still.
Alright, cool. Alright, so that is the overall Mr. Beast box from Zaxby's. Now, this included 2 pieces of Texas toast, fries, cheese curds, and 4 chicken tenders, along with your choice of sauce, and of course, let's not forget, the Mr. Beast Feastables chocolate bar. and your choice of a drink as well. Although Zaxby's forgot to give us straws for our drink, which is absolutely unacceptable. Unacceptable. Disappointing. Alright, so the price for this clocked in at around $12.99, $13 per box, yes. For each of these, and I'd say that's fairly reasonable for what you're getting here. You get two sides, you get your Texas toast, and you even get a small chocolate bar for dessert.
and the chocolate bars.
And a drink, too.
I think that's something that, like, you can go to McDonald's and get a meal, and they'll get you a burger, fries, drink, and that's about it. With this, you get a whole meat, a whole shebang.
Yes, you get a
And
whole
it's a cool box. It's awesome.
Yeah, and a cool box.
Yes, yeah, for sure. And so overall, in terms of quality, I always like to rate my meals in terms of quality and price, and then average those to produce an overall score. So in terms of quality, the chicken tenders I gave an 8.5. The chocolate bar I gave an 8.5. The Texas toast I think was, what did I give?
Six
Like
or
6?
seven.
Yeah, I think it was a 6. And then the fries I think I gave like an 8, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably right.
And just kind of like off the top of my head, I would give the average of this in terms of quality like a solid 8 out of 10. I think. I'd say it's fairly above average.
Yeah, I'd say it's above average.
Yeah.
It's one of the better collabs, I'd say, probably.
Yeah.
I
Or
agree.
better than like the Cactus Jack.
Yeah, the Travis.
Or like a
Travis
Travis Scott
burger.
meal. Yeah.
It's an old
Right.
classic.
And what would you guys give this box overall, just in terms of quality?
Or 7.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't know. I mean, it's definitely cool trying it. You know, like with seeing the Mr. Beast and like the Feastable bar and stuff. I'll give it an 8.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And then in terms of price, like just thinking about this holistically, like is this a good value for the money? I would say it very much
I
is.
think yes.
I would give this a 9 out of 10 in terms of price. What do you guys say?
I'll give this an 8.
An 8. Okay, that's reasonable.
I think an 8 or 9.
All right. Yeah. And so then overall, averaging to, I'm going to say that's an 8.5 overall for me, or like a solid 11 on a scale of 2 to 13. What do you guys think?
Why you switching to scale 2 to 13 on this one?
I always rate these things. I always rate these meals on 2 scales.
Fair enough.
Okay.
2 to 13.
2 to
That's
13.
tradition.
Sounds like an 11 to me.
All right.
It's cool.
9.5, maybe 10 to me, for me.
All right. Yeah. What do you think, Jack? Like how you said, what, you agreed?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, cool. All right, so that brings the overall score to like a solid 8.5. Like on that, 11, 12 on a scale of 2 to 13.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, well that's all we have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today on Lou's Food Reviews. Today we were reviewing the Mr. Beast box from Zaxby's. Today I'm joined by my old friend Jack and my old friend Luke.
Thank you for having me, Lewis.
Of course. Alright, well that's all we've got for you today. See you next time on Lou's Food Reviews.